We're going to be teaching place to 5.5-month-old Koda. This was one of his owner's main goals. She mentioned it at the drop-off because we had taught her other dog the place command. She actually says Koda will sneak off in the house and do his business. And so she says she's really looking forward to having a way to enforce, yes, a stay. Yep. No. So basically, step one is getting him on the bed. Believe it or not, a lot of dogs, they don't want to get on the bed. So that's step one. And then step two is staying on the bed until released. So either they don't want to get on the bed because they're scared of it, it's a raised surface, or they just don't want to listen. There's only really two reasons. If they get on the bed, it means they've listened to their handler. And that can be tough for some dogs. Let's see what he does.
Okay, Mr. Koda. Face.
Verbal and point, and also tap the tone.
That's you.
Good.
Good boy.
That was brave. Now he'll learn to stay until release. So if he steps off prematurely, we'll say NO. E-collar pressure will turn on. We'll guide him back. He is so cute. I know. This is such a great impulse control exercise, especially for a puppy. It really is the foundation of impulse control. So pressure's on. He's going to get a verbal. Back on the bed, pressure off.
Good boy.
That's what it looks like. And then we just keep doing reps until he's like, oh, I get it. I'm not going to make a mistake anymore. And then we'll start adding more distractions, really up in the ante. And then, of course, as the program goes on, we'll add duration, meaning time on the bed. So it's really meant to be used in conjunction with daily physical walks, exercise, stimulation. It's meant to be for relaxing in the in-between times when you're not doing anything with him. And it's sort of like a calm on command. Notice how Josh is able to move freely around the room. He's going to get corrected here and guided back. This is where the impulse control comes in. These dogs are so used to moving around at free will, whenever and wherever they want. If the human moves 2 feet, they go along with them. So this is what really, the big lesson that he's learning. Pressure's on. Guided back, pressure's off.
Stay.
Rep by rep, we're building the command. Good job. Look at that. He's a quick learner. This will help with some of his anxiety too, not constantly be pacing around everywhere. His owner said she noticed he had an anxious mind as well.
Good.
Hi.
Nice job. What did it take? 3 reps? Now let's let the beasts out. And then some people say, well, I have other dogs. Can my other dogs be out and my dog in training be expected to hold the command? Yes. This is why we like the raised cot. It's such a defined boundary. He's either on or he's off. That's why I don't really like teaching this on a mat or a dog bed. It's just not as clear. He's thinking about it. They're so good at this. And then eventually, the only other step to this, once we solidify the rules of the place command, is to teach the down command and then pair it with the place command. It's like ultimate relaxation. Pressure's on, he's guided back. and the pressure will turn off. Pressure's on the whole time and it's off. That is so clear. Now notice this time he sat down, whereas before he was standing up. More committed. Look at that. Good job. I've never seen all eyes on Josh like that before. Clear-headed, calm, no whining. Beautiful.
Very, very productive way to teach it here. It teaches very fast and it creates a clear mind. One thing I'm not doing, and you can talk about it, but I was busy. If you notice this whole time, I haven't been trying
Begging
to keep
him.
on there.
Yeah.
I've been allowing him to step up. If he's going to make a mistake, I want him to make a mistake so that I can correct him. He can learn what to do with the correction, and then he's more committed. So each correction, each mistake, he gets a correction, he gets on more committed. So we're almost eliciting the mistakes. We're trying to get the mistakes to come out in a fair way so that he's testing the boundaries, learning more about it, becoming educated on what if I do this. He thinks about doing something, he does it, right? I think about going over that toy, I go over to that toy. Correction gets back on. I'm thinking about going over the door. I go over the door, correction, he goes back on. The reason why this is good is because by the time he's done trying all his ideas, he's already tried them. So he's not anxious about trying them. He calms down, he relaxes, he's on the bed, he's committed, the brain's calm. That's because we're allowing the mistakes to just happen, and he gets to do them as many times as he wants to until he's ready to commit. If I were to do it the other way, where I put him on place and I'm just trying to keep him on place, I notice
He never learns.
He's about to get off, keep him on. He's about to get off, keep him on. Not only does he not learn, he also is anxious because he wants to do, but I want to do that.
Yeah.
I want to do that thing. So then now
You're
you
stuck.
got anxiety in
Yep.
there. So your dog's not that anxious.
Yep.
And so this is good to allow him to make as many mistakes as he
Pressure's
needs to make as
on.
another one.
Pressure's on. Pressure's off.
All right, learning. Look,
And look, he lays down.
Exactly.
Each time he makes the mistake and it doesn't favor him, he gets on and commits even more, which is why he laid down. Good.
The rewards coming. The rewards, the petting, the affection, telling
Pride.
him the boy, giving him pride. That happens when he does something I like. It's not just free. A lot of puppies come into our house and they just get lavished and lavished for free. He's working for it now. He does something I like, I show him I like it with affection. Right? So he's going to really yearn for your attention and your affection. Good. He'll even work for it if you don't give it away for free.
Good boy. Very proud of you. Very nice work.
Look at that. Creating a dog who's proud to work, proud to do the right thing. Good job.
Good boy. Very good.
And then you'll see sometimes you give the affection early on, and then they say, oh, the rules don't apply anymore, so they'll just make a mistake right after you give the affection. That's okay. Stay consistent, and when he realizes even though I go, I'm soft with you and I show you affection, doesn't mean that the rules don't apply.
All right, here we go. Ready to try to release here.
And here's how he learns how to get off the bed.
Quiet down the room first.
Class clown. She had to throw in that last little squeak.
Koda.
Good job. He's learning from the other dogs. Good job. Great session.